Alright, we have returned. We're continuing on with our Ale Abbey journey. There was a good amount of just like sitting and waiting kind of time. I don't know that this is the kind of game that like, you know, you min-max. Like you could. Hit 34. Wait, I called it Blonde Al? Was that me? I forgot an E? Oh, I suck. Whatever. We're going to do this. Satisfy this first. That did not increase. Oh, maybe it increases the reputation when you deliver it. Like when it actually arrives at the destination. Okay, now we're going to... It's called Blonde Al. Whatever. I need to take a loan to afford the ingredients. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually maybe not take this loan. I can brew 90, fulfill 60, and then throw the remaining 30 in the cellar. And then I'll think about brewing another batch after that. How about that? Now, so in order to pay the maintenance fee on stuff, I had to take out a loan automatically. Got new people I can hire potentially. A 141? That one. Unfortunate. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's hire you. Let's put you to work. Let's try Blonde Ale again without the typo. Alright, because that's gonna bother me. Blonde. A-L-E. And let's go ahead and throw down another pile of books. The pile of books is going to increase the quality of recipes that come out. Also, they have a chance to roll some kind of like modifiers. I don't really know what the list of modifiers looks like, but here we go. Now we have... Okay, so we hit a threshold. Now we can try to unlock Old Ale. So, recipe with flavor in the yellow range and everything else in the green range. We'll figure that out in a bit. But now with the money we just got, let's go ahead and repay the loan. Stay out of debt. Oh. We're rep capped. Damn. Yeah. Every time you hit that, like, brother Malchus? What's his name? It's either Malice or Malchus, I think. You're rep capped until you fulfill that quest. Now we're going to fulfill here. There are still 30 liters left. We're going to go ahead and discard the remaining 6. And then we're going to store this in the cellar. Cool. Okay, we just finished the recipe. Now what we can try to do is... Was it flavor... Sorry, what was it? What did you want? Flavor in the yellow and everything else in the green. Let's see which one's easier to accomplish. Okay, flavor in the yellow, everything else in the green. Okay, we did it. So we'll do this. We'll... Goes really fast. Minus 3.3 days. We'll do this. And we'll call it Light Ale Quest. Yes, yes. And then... Now here's a... Oh. interesting. So I did not misspell it. The game decided... Oh, this. I see. So I see the trend. There's Blonde Owl, Blonde A, and Light Ale Quest with no closing parentheses. So I guess what's happening... Right, because in the deleted recipes, I already have a duplicate name. So if I try to delete something and rename it the same thing, it'll drop a letter from the end, huh? Okay. So I guess the way I can do this is I can just put a number suffix, like Blonde Ale 2. There unfortunately isn't a way to... what do you call it? I'm struggling with my words. A way to rename recipes. Sorry, I don't know why that like took me so many attempts to get out, but that would be a really good feature for the developers to add here. So actually, we're gonna fire you, Gavinius. You just suck, I'm sorry. Oh, and I have to mark this as drinkable. Otherwise, they won't drink and then they'll get sad. Okay, so next research thing. Brewery. I think these are on the shelf, right? So this increases the quality by putting stuff on the shelf. Archive cabinet is fine, but I think I just want piles of books. And then hops plant increases the happiness in the laboratorium, which is fine. Library is also fine. I need to do this. It's actually, let me just do this for now. Just make it go faster. Profit prediction, sales prediction. This is what I want. So it's a lot of research points. We're just going to have to wait it out. Okay, we just finished here. So let's go ahead and do this quest. We need to hit the Light Ale quest and hit 15 quality or higher. Should be pretty easy with our current stat line. New request, okay. 50 liters at 106. Right, because I gotta keep in mind, we're selling like 10 liters for 40 into the... Oh, that was before the previous season. Hold on. What's the current season? Season trend is still Light Ale. So we're comparing this to 40 per 10 liters. So for 50 liters, it would have to be double of this to actually match what we're normally doing. However, right, my theory is still, if you fulfill orders, it doesn't affect demand. So I think if I ask for, let's start asking for like 30%. And if it's a no, then we just will sell normally instead of... Wait. Yes. Okay. My brain was still struggling there. Okay, so light ale, hit the quest. Yes. So now we can go ahead and do this. There are still 50 liters left. It's a good enough ale that we can just sell normally, I think. Not quite at 40, but we can sell probably at like 37. Have at least 4 people in your staff. I have to hire another person. Okay, so that'll happen in a bit. In the meantime, let's see. Let's take a look. You haven't brewed blonde A yet. Blonde Al is... Hold on. You rolled... You rolled a 30. Huh? Quality bonus plus 10. Oh, I see. Even with the plus 10, you cannot exceed the max value? Is that what I'm seeing here? Didn't even think about that. Okay. But we're gonna brew some Blonde Al, I think. 205 versus just... I mean, light ale is in season. So let's just keep brewing the light ale then. And then let's go ahead and open the archive. We don't need Blonde A anymore. We don't need Light Ale Quest anymore. Okay. And we're waiting for the indicator to pop up that shows we have new people to hire. Oh, look. They got drunk. They just fell asleep. That's fine. Sold almost nothing, but that's because we ran out of stuff to sell, right? Yeah, we just shipped a brand new batch into there. What I'm gonna do is now get a new barrel down here for reasons. Research is coming along nicely. What I want to do now is go ahead and grab an early research. Let's go ahead and do this. Because this reveals new information. We also need to do this for the future. This levels people up faster. It also makes them cost more, because when they level up, their upkeep / salary goes up. And it's not clear to me if the advantage of the rank up stats actually outweighs the cost. Alright, here we go. We see this here. Weekly sales prediction. So at this appeal, we're selling somewhere between 20 and 71 liters a week, which is kind of a huge range. So I think I'm going to sell up here. 12 to 14 to 50. Now, the question I had while I was playing last night was... It's not clear to me if this demand is affected simply by the quantity sold or some combination of the quantity and the price, right? Because if this is affected simply by quantity, it probably makes more sense to try to sell at a high price, right? And then not deplete the demand as quickly. Oh, I have to remake the recipe, huh? Yikes. That's crazy. It's like I need to have it in my recipe book. This one. So what I can do is I can call it Light Ale Quest 2. Let's see if this works the way I expect it to. No candidates yet, we're just waiting. Yep, okay. Now let's go ahead and brew We don't need to brew you. We're just going to keep brewing light ale like this. I mean, I suppose I could come up with like clever names for the different ales, right? Which would avoid this sort of problem. But the bigger issue is I don't have a strong like name association. Like, for example, if you ask me what's a good light ale, like I don't know. Well, the bandit showed up and stole 2 liters. I guess the answer to light ale would be the things that have light in their name, like Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light. Is that even what a light ale is? I don't know. Yeah, we did not sell much this week, but that's fine. Okay. Keep selling. I see. So now we're at the stage where like the demand has dipped just enough to where, yeah, we're like not selling much at those prices. $16 liters of that stuff left. Hmm. 34, huh? Oh, it's super cheap now because it's summertime and pale malt is cheap in the summer. This is also super cheap. I'm gonna brew some blonde ale then. Litter looks good. Okay, just do this real quick. Research is 35. The next few things we want for research are pretty pricey. Bandits got us again. 7 liters, huh? There's eventually a little mini game. Maybe not a mini game, but like you can give the bandits gold and or ale to keep them happy and then they won't rob you. Ah, the seasonal trending style is now blonde ale. I guess it ticked over and I didn't realize it. That's why light ale wasn't selling that well. Okay, so we're gonna sell it at max price. And then do another brew of blonde ale and do the same thing. Just drop it off. Accumulate money over time. I feel really dumb about prematurely firing that guy because we sort of blocked ourselves on this quest. There we go. Okay, so we just have to hire a person. 432, 421. Yeah, there we go. Odd so. Now we have unlocked Old Ale. We have to wait until homie shows up. And simultaneously, we have unlocked our ability to push to the next tier of reputation. Let's go ahead and drop one more of these. Actually, another one. Okay. New recipe. Old ale. Okay. So old ale requires one of each of these. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me back up. You still 8 liters? You suck. Go to research. Oh, we already did this. Creative pairings. Cool. So let's talk about what creative pairings does. So in old ale, the required ingredients are these things. Oh. We don't have access to any other ingredients currently. But the deal is creative mixing, I think what it was called. It allows you to put in ingredients that are not normally required. So you can like hit certain thresholds in a, easier or cheaper way. Okay. But in any case, what we need is more, what is this called? Color? Okay, we'll put 2 brown malt in. Oh, maybe we don't need that much because I also need strength, and we have to get the strength through pale malt. So then I just hit 1 more brown malt and we're in. Yeah, easy. Cost is 15 to 27 per 10 liters. Shelf life is 84. Hit it. Odso, you're up. We'll call this Old Al. No, we'll put the E on the end. What do we got here? 80 of light ale. Sure. Give me the good 30. Damn. They said no. That's fine. My understanding is these books piles are going to make the recipe better so that when we go to brew it, we'll get better ale. We're about to find out. Blonde Ale, batch 4. Almost done here, so I think we wait this out. So the reason I want the old ale is twofold. Okay, so once you pass this, you gain extra rep from old ale, and we kind of want to rush out to here, I think. Although it's not at all clear to me if just selling this is going to get us enough rep. But the other thing I want to do is I want to play around with the old ale and stick it in this barrel in the cellar. We might brew some light ale just to refill this, but probably we're waiting and brewing old ale first. Okay. $146. God, it's so nice when pale ale or pale malt and brown malt are cheap. Okay, then what are we doing with the U? Nothing, right? Just chilling. Our rep like, yeah, dude, that rep shot up so fast. Two liters, no biggie. Unfortunately, there's a limit on how many of each, like, of the key furnitures you can put in a room. So, for example, you can't have more than 2 of these escritoires in a laboratorium. And so it's not like I can put that, fellow to work doing research stuff. Same with here. You can only put 1 of each of these in, so I can't brew more. Okay, we ran out of ale down there. That is A-okay. We're going to put this unfortunate low roll. It's fine. Storing it in the cellar. And then, once that is done, we're going to capitalize on the seasonal blonde ale and new brew blonde ale. Hit you. Bam, bam. Let's go. 105 on the research. What do we want next? We want to unlock this here. Let's hit shared space rooms. Hit that. And then these... Shelf life is actually kind of clutch. Oh, we want to make this drinkable. $451 florins. Ah, we got a new quest. This is just hire a person and we get money. Can do. 421. I think we're just hiring and then immediately retiring them. Thanks for the money, homie. Standing with the bandits decrease. Oh, there you are. Hi, hi, hi. So now the deal is you can periodically give them money, and that increases your standing. And my understanding is when you're like above the middle, they lend you laborers, the laymen. And if you're below this mark, they start stealing from you. I don't know what happens if you go below this mark. I haven't tried it. We're just going to give them a little bit. Boom. Yeah. And there's a tech you can unlock that will let you pay them in ale instead of in florins. 50 liters of light ale. All right, that's good. So the next question is, what do we do with our excess money, right? And I think the short answer is we're saving it so that we can do a like rush expand once we have enough tech. Specifically, I want to unlock the ability to build a second brewery. I can also throw down more piles of books. Okay, we finished the blonde ale. Send it out to the market. Let's do another blonde ale batch. Wait, how do we have so many people? Oh, I said I was gonna retire them immediately, and I forgot to do that. Sorry. Goodbye. I wonder if I'm fundamentally misunderstanding how this works. Some room lighting is 85. Put up 2 of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. Do this and this. I can replenish like that. Okay. Thanks for the monies. How are we doing on rep? Almost. Not quite. Another week or 2? Feels like our demand is sort of in equilibrium right now. It feels like we're not really decreasing or increasing, which probably means then that the replenishment rate is a quantity-based thing. So I think that means the correct strategy is to just sell at max price and try to keep the demand high. Because if you lower the price and deplete the demand, then you can't sell anything anyway, right? I don't have an order outstanding. I'm just going to keep doing this, right? Because it's cheap to do during the summer. Like, there's no reason not to. There's so many batches there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're about to send the 7th batch in. Yeah, so we kind of min-rolled there. Okay, so we got a new person. So what just happened? So we hit a threshold on rep, and that unlocked this. So this is the homie who gives us, like, licenses to trade into new markets. So we basically have a double quest. And if we fulfill both of these, then we unlock this market, and then we can ship to both. Okay, so what would you like us to do? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, first of all, we need to make a blonde ale that has exactly 3 strength and 10 or higher quality, but it also has to include a brown malt. So let's go and, what was it? Blonde ale with... Let's look at deleted recipes. We don't have any blonde ale quests, so I'm going to call it blonde ale quest. Here we go. Blonde ale. This. So now, normally blonde ale does not include brown malt. Right, so we have to include these 3 mandatory ingredients, but the quest requires us to put a brown malt in, which is why we had to research the creative mixing in order to even do this. Okay, so we have to put in at least 1. Cool. Now, the next thing they want is they want it to be exactly strength 3. Okay, so we have to put bam, bam, bam. And we need it to be quality 10 or higher, right? So the more we have in the green, the better. But we cannot decrease this by any amount because we haven't unlocked an ingredient that reduces flavor. I don't know if there even is an ingredient that reduces flavor. But, so this is the best we can do as far as I can tell. We click the button, and we're going to do it with Adso. 0 to 37. I wasn't looking at the modifiers properly. Library modifiers, 0 to 6. Ah, there we go, there we go. So, 0 to 37. Whatever. Blonde Ale Quest. Got plenty of ale for everybody to go around. Can I put another? No, I can't. You can only have 1 of these per room. Gotta have so much money, though. Oh, you know what? I bet you this doesn't affect it because I've already queued it up and it processed this at the time when I queued it. Damn. How long is this gonna take? It's reasonably fast. I wonder if I brew something in the meantime. I have to brew this anyway. Let's just wait, huh? Because it takes longer to brew than it takes to make this recipe. New people to hire. I'll check you out in a sec. What do you want? Brew an ale with a minimum quality of 25. Should be pretty easy. Now, the question is, do I want to try to unlock a furnishing that mug shell shelves. This only takes 12 to unlock. Let's go ahead and do it. That way we can throw mug shelves up here. I wonder if the correct play is to just block off the windows, suffer the lighting penalty, right? I lose satisfaction, but I gain quality on everything. This actually feels correct. Brew in the complete darkness. I'll do that later. I don't want to run my money down. I promise there's a reason for this. Okay, so Blonde Ale Quest, you're going to brew for 110. Okay, now we want to make a light ale with a Groot and exactly 3 flavor. Light ale, and this is Light Ale Quest number 3, I believe. 1, 1, and 1. Okay. We need exactly 3 flavor. How do I get 3? I can add this. 1.4 plus 1.6. So I can add 4 of these. Alternatively, I could just add a brown malt. Is this better? This is a 0 to 5 recipe. Yikes. A 0 to 10 recipe. I mean, I guess we're just going to have to deal with this, right? Because there's no other way to make 3. It's either add this 1.6 or add 4 of these. Okay, that's fine. But we have the library modifier, so we'll get 0 to 23, and then hopefully we high roll. It makes me nervous. Light Ale Quest 3. Oh, we're going to check out our people, right? New candidates. 42434. Okay, so this might be a good hire. Let's take a look at you. 443. 443. 443, and what was the other person? 434. This is actually technically a better candidate. Marcus. And then let's compare Odso 433 and Tony's 443. Alright, goodbye, friend. So now we're just going to have a dude wandering around for the time being. Can pay you off a little bit before we forget. There we go. So we've unlocked this tier, and basically we have to do this eventually for a quest. But this is my prio. Right? It allows you to build a second brewery room. $555 Florence, thank you very much. Shelf life is going down faster than our quantity is. Okay, so we brewed this. We hit the 33 on it. Click to continue. Long left click to satisfy this. Okay. We also got this quest. We got +1 fame. Still don't know what that does. Whatever. Light Ale Quest 3. We'll brew it with... It doesn't matter which one. Antonius, you can handle this. Give the other homie a bit of a break. $170 is the magic number. Okay, we did it. Now, 23. Did we meet the? We did. Okay. Deliver this order. Oh, I have to actually go and click to continue. Long click. Bam. Okay, so now let's see. Blonde Ale is in season. What do we got over here? We're coming up on, so August. I don't know when summer ends in this game. I wasn't paying attention last night. I think I'm going to ship a... Let me let this run out, actually. I want to see how quickly I can get this to recover. I don't remember what this place likes at the beginning. Might be old ale, actually. You know what? Let's just brew a blonde ale and have it ready to go, just to have it. And then we'll open archive and get rid of these. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, it was a little bit higher. Okay, now it says average. Okay. Here, have a little bit of gold, friend. Okay, so we just got a trading license here, and they want light ale. They only accept light ale. Okay. But we see here, so they start with maxed out demand, and we see population's 2 pips instead of 1. Although the delivery time does take 3 days. So I think what we're going to do is brew them some light ale. Hello. Oh. Can I get this present? Yeah, this is just telling me I got my commercial license. Cool, thank you. Do I make another light ale? Because I can get it with a higher... Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Okay, I'll just call it light ale 2. And then, do I want to do some funky business here? Probably not. Yeah, no, we'll just go 4 and 2. That was the original recipe. Okay. I was thinking, like, is there any interesting way I could, like, you know, include these to do something, but I don't think I can. There's, like, theoretically, some, like, you roll certain traits based on certain ingredients you put in, right? So we see the shelf life is 56, but if you include Groot, then it increases the shelf life. Yeah. Anyway. We'll do this, and we'll call this Light Ale 2. Confirm. Okay, so with that new recipe, we should be able to hit a higher quality overall. Okay. Send this blonde ale. We can only send it to Hopfendorf. We could drink it ourselves, but now we're just going to let it sit there in We're not going to sell anything to Hopfendorf for a while, I don't think. $163, coming up on 170. We're real close. We're real close. And then I should do a little bit of cleaning up. There we go. Make sure I don't forget that. Okay, we just got the recipe done. Let's go ahead and roll on our light ale too. See how high we can get this. Okay, so build rooms. We're gonna build a... Oh, no, I have to research it first, sorry. Go to research brewery. Yes, thank you very much. Now we can build a room. And see that little thing in between, that +1 to quality and -24 to time? That's the room synergy. So if I go over here, like, I don't get that. I researched a thing earlier that says if you put, like, the same type of room adjacent to each other, you gain a bonus. And this, to me, is kind of huge. So I put that here. And now we're gonna use this homie as a second brewer. So it cost, what was it, 800 to put the room down? How much was it? 750. And then the 15 gold with the arrow is upkeep, I believe. It's not clear to me if that upkeep is per week or per month. I think it's per week, actually. Okay, now in here, let's throw down stove, fermenter, a bunch of these buckets. All right, we're investing pretty heavily in this. Put these up. Cool, and then we'll throw down lighting. Bam. And then, now that we've got that going, we could start brewing. Okay. I'm going to roll a light ale on you two. We want to see who rolls higher, and that'll tell us in the future who's in charge of brewing the light ale. And if neither of them rolls high, we can re-roll the recipe, or I don't know. I guess that's the or. Our comfort level is now higher because this room added a bunch of comfort points. 100 for Hopfendorf. Let's just, okay, so I'm gonna take like a plus 10%. It's actually hard to control this. Okay, bam. And then I'm gonna see if it affects demand. Okay, so this. So first of all, let's go and look at the two markets. So the demand is a little bit above the blonde ale icon. Let's go ahead and ship this, roll the 30, here first. Okay. $31 versus a 33. Damn. That's kind of pathetic. Well, we're going to do it again. Whatever. So it's a little bit above the old ale, the blonde ale. As soon as we see this notification, we will check. Finished brewing. What do we roll? Gross. Both suck. Okay. 4 to 16. Okay. Well. $12 to 42 is fine. I think what we're doing here is we're just giving up on this light ale recipe. We're going to re-roll it. Goodbye. So it'll be light ale number 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Waiting for the notification so we can see if it affected demand. Okay, there we go. We go here. It either did affect demand or demand ticks down during the week. Let's see if we can check the demand right before the end. Oh. Damn. Slightly below the right side of Blondale. Four, 2, 3, 4. I could hire this homie as a brewer. There's an interesting question of like, when do you try to mass expand to like 3 breweries? I guess when I have more florins, right? Don't quite have enough right now. Are you finished your recipe? Let's take a look at Light Ale 3, see if we can high roll it. Good luck. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's happy, though. That's a good sign. All right, so I'm going to check the demand down here. It was a little bit below the right edge of... Yeah, so it doesn't look like it ticks down during the week. Which means... What's the phrase I'm looking for? Fulfilling orders actually does affect demand, it seems. So... It's almost like orders are a bait. Like a noob trap, so to speak. 42, that's a good roll. I like it. 43, that's also a good roll. Nice. Alright, so we're cool here. Hold on. And what we want to do is open the archive and get rid of this old crappy recipe that nobody wants. We both rolled close to the max here. And what we're going to do is keep brewing light ale. Because it's already not in season, but it's the only ale that Malsdorf will accept. And we're trying to push rep in that settlement. Now, when it comes to this... Oh, new people. Any new cool people? 334, 312, 114. You're all terrible. Ugh. Gross. Now, that being said, as far as I can tell, okay, I think because you gain so much from environmental things in the breweries, for the brewing people, I think the only stat that really matters is the productivity, because it affects brew time, right? And then for the people who are doing research, definitely both the intelligence and the productivity matter, but I don't think intuition does anything. Yeah. I guess it's technically affects trait chance, but I haven't seen traits. Well, let's replenish the light spam. Sorry, click this button. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then... okay, we're chilling here. Next research target. Okay, so we know we have to do this for a quest eventually. Increasing layman increases my ability to like transport things a little bit faster. This gives me profit projections, which I don't really care about because I can do like subtraction properly. And then these bookshelf hops plants. I mean, hops plants are fine, but I don't know that I really care about any of these. So I think I'm just saving up my research points for these. This is 100% reputation in one settlement. Got it. This is about to run out of shelf life, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell it to Hopfendorf. It is my vague understanding that they don't really care about the shelf life. They'll just accept it. And one of these batches I'll just send down to the cellar so people can drink it. How many batches? I have 3 batches there? Okay. I'm about to have 4 batches. And this is a little bit under the right edge. Okay. Kind of curious to see if, because when I only have this much left, if demand starts to recover. I should probably just keep brewing, huh? Yeah, because it's so cheap, too. I've done this before. I've forgotten to mark that the people are allowed to drink it, and then it just sits in there and doesn't get drunk, and everyone gets upset. It's a sad time for everyone. Let's check. Slightly under the right-hand side. Got it. So this barely moved. It's probably equilibrium there. And then this ticked down pretty heavily. Okay. Oh, let me check rep. How are we doing on rep? Okay, almost. So definitely next week we're hitting the threshold that'll give us a quest. We can do the quest and progress. Okay. It's the order 90 of light ale. I wonder if this also increases reputation by a significant amount. I don't really care. Here, we'll negotiate, but I'll require plus 50%. Oh, well, they accepted it. Okay. Then you get to have our ale. And we're going to sell ale right here like that. We'll send this down to the cellar. And then what do we do with this? Just sell it to Malsdorf. It can sit there. I think we're just chilling for a while. There we go. Now we do that. What we actually want to do is, once demand ticks up and we hit the new seasonal ale, we want to rush it into Hopfendorf and make our money there. There we go. So we have a new thing. This is 6 flavor or greater, 5 strength or less. Oh, we have to build an herbal garden. Okay. So this is the thing I was talking about. We have to research this. And we have to build an herbal garden. Now, this is the funny thing. Okay. It's not clear to me if this conveys any benefit in the long run, right? So it's just a 5 comfort item, which costs 180. And it like doesn't show that it does anything. Now it's possible that later you unlock a thing that adds an effect to this, but I couldn't figure out what this was doing. New recipe. And we want just anything, right? 6 flavor or greater. And this is probably what we do. Because anything here that's 6 or greater puts us in the red, right? This is the only thing that we can do. Boom, 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 boom. Any ingredient? No, we don't care. 1 in the yellow. 6. So first of all, we need this to go up. Six are, so we can just pale malt twice? Nope, that doesn't work. This doesn't work either, surprisingly. Huh. 6 or higher. Okay, what if I do this? But then I reduce... like this. I think this works. Okay, let's check. 6 or higher flavor. Okay, we have that. 5 or less strength. We have that because we have 2. 1 in the yellow, everything else in the green. We got them. Okay, so Old Ale. Now this is Old Ale Quest. Fast is better. I'm pretty sure this is quest number 1 for Old Ale. We've done a Blonde Ale quest. We've done 3 light quests. But this is the first for Old Ale. And you guys all suck, right? Yeah, I guess you don't suck. You kind of do. Mediocre is the best word I have for that. Okay, now we just got to brew 200 of that. So we'll go Old Ale, max this out, 178. Nice and cheap. God, summer is awesome. Okay, now we're completely empty. Okay, so we're a little bit more than the left edge of Blonde Ale. We'll see how much this recovers during the next week. Oh wait, they now want what? Oh, Herbal Ale. That's the thing that we're going to unlock here. Okay. Oh, hi. Increase a fermentine's rank 1 time. Okay, cool. That's just, they'll level up naturally, so we just have to wait for this to happen. We don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. Okay, let's check. Oh, look at that demand recovery. I see. So the secret to demand recovery isn't to try to reach an equilibrium. It looks like you just let it completely tick up. Unless, of course, I'm underestimating the actual size of this bar in terms of quantity. All right, so purely hypothetically, let's say this bar represents, 500 quantity, right? And if you sell, like if the weekly recovery is, that looks to be about like 100, right? So if you sell 80 or 90 liters, then you'll barely see it tick. Maybe that's what it is. Huh. Because I'm about to dunk both of these barrels into Hopfendorf. 41 quality, very nice. Here we go. I'm just going to throw you in here, 3 to 11. I guess we can test that theory. Right? Because at 3 to 11, you should get completely, out-pushed by the demand recovery, if that's actually a thing. For science. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm waiting for herbal ale. So once this guy's finished, let's clean up a bit. Homie's upset. We haven't been paying him. So now we're in fall. What's the ale for fall? Still seasonal trending blonde. Okay. But the ingredient costs are going to change. I have to be careful, right? Like, it says create, but if I delete it from my book, then I lose this check mark. Okay, so we got it. Unlocked herbal ale. We have 1 max person. 41. Nice roll. Okay, so now we want to start feeding these guys herbal ale. Sorry. Not used to the interface. We hit this. Herbal ale. We have access to new ingredients now. Honey and eucalyptus. And I believe once you do this, honey and eucalyptus become unlocked for other recipes as well. So let's take a look here. Eucalyptus. Groot. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's put in the simple stuff first. The ones we're used to. Okay. Groot. So eucalyptus extends shelf life pretty significantly, and honey doesn't seem to do much. Okay, whatever. What am I looking at? I need just a general balance of stuff. Amber malt kinda does the trick. Amber malt is 3 to 5, and this is 1 to 3. I think it's money-wise more efficient to just dump amber malt in. Another amber malt? No, pale malt. Bam. There we go. Alright, that was a simpler solution than I expected, but here we are. And we'll do it fast rather than try to push 1 quality. Yeah, because that takes 2 extra days. Herbal ale. Let's check the litter situation. 5%, 3%. 38%, okay. They're upset. We have enough to try to... We really didn't recover, huh? Even though we only sold 11. So I guess in order to get demand to recover, you just have to empty out. Interesting. New people. 424 is not bad. So 553. Oh, you're actually a reasonable brewer now. Well, maybe the 3 is not. And you're rank 4. So the question is, if I can get 424 at rank 1, what are the chances that they, you know, become better than this guy? The answer is they're probably pretty good. Really honest. Yeah, because they're already more productive. I think Antonius is leaving. Yeah, okay, goodbye. And then, what was I doing? Something. Waiting for this. Oh, I have to check this. Hopfendorf Light Ale. 430, 452. I think I just reject this. Like, maybe in the longer run, when you're juggling a lot of markets, those requests become more attractive. Let's think about this. Okay, so it's slightly to the right of Blondale. Okay, we hit the thing. So now we're making herbal ale. I can drop the old ale from the quest. Okay, but either way, let's do this. That's an expensive... Okay. Yeah, because nothing's getting a seasonal discount. But it's fine. We're going to push for progress. We've got money to do it. And, what was I going to look at? Oh, I was going to delete this old ale quest. Goodbye. Still blonde ale seasonal. This is unlocks orders. Yep. 127 on research. So our next unlocks, Custodial Closet allows us to automate some of the custodial work, but this allows us to feed brew to the bandits. We don't really care about that. I don't know that I understand this, but let's just unlock it. I kind of want to see what it is. Okay, so it was slight to the right of Blondale. We sold just a little bit. We sold 5 and 10, and that ticked us down. Yeah. So it really looks like in order to recover demand, you have to empty out their inventory completely. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Now, the unfortunate thing is it doesn't look like you can manually empty out their inventory. Like, you can't just, like, right-click or, you know, click to delete it. But I also just realized I'm over an hour on the recording. Let's go ahead and cut the recording here. Let me get a water break real quick, and we will come back in a sec. So, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see some of you next time. Peace.